when things started to take off, then all of a sudden you're probably seeing your CDs in stores at that point, and was there interest that you could feel like the interest kind of building and building?
Yeah, you definitely, like anything, you should have some sort of a trajectory where you think things are going up. So, things were going from just a local band to got to tour around. We got to play. I don't know. We did one tour that really sort of helped us along. It was our first time we were really ever touring out of the state. It was with the Riverdales and the Mr. T experience, and the Riverdales were sort of Ben Weasel's interim project when he thought Screeching Weasel were broken up. And at first we had just At first, we had just booked a Boris tour by ourselves. It was a little tour around the East Coast. And then I was talking to Weasel, and he's like, well, I want the Riverdales to tour. Can we just get on your tour? And I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, okay, we'll just split the money 50-50. I'm like, all right, cool. And then the Mr. T experience were talking to Ben, and they were like, well, we want to get on this tour. So this went from being like this little bitty Boris tour that we had booked, this humble thing just for us to get out of, Wisconsin. Then it became this big thing where we were, this tour was selling out like the Rat in Boston and Maxwell's in Hoboken and all this other crap. And then after that, we were kind of set pretty well after that because all these people saw us and we sold all these records over there. And I don't know, what was I saying? Yes, a trajectory, yes. You're going uphill. You want to go up, ever upward. Man is born to trouble as the sparks fly upward. That is the horrible misapplication of biblical verse, but we're just going to roll with it because it's early.
And were you on the Riverdales album?
I did the announcer thing on Fun Tonight. Recorded at Sonic Iguana Studios in Lafayette, Indiana.
I think I heard a little bit about that on Christopher Olsen's You Don't Say podcast when you were on there about 7 or 8 years ago. I think he did that.
Wow, I believe it. It sounds accurate. I have no reason to doubt you. Yeah, it was pretty strange. I was in the video for it too, but the video kind of just went nowhere. It was really weird. Ben had this gentleman, Bruce LaBruce. He was apparently a well-known Toronto gay filmmaker. And Ben knew this guy, and he was really just enamored with the fact that he knew this fellow who had directed movies that were apparently of note in that manner of. I'm no cinemaphile, so apparently these are fairly well-known movies in that sort of genre. And he had him direct the video, and apparently MTV decided the video was, and here I quote Ben quoting MTV, which is probably not a direct quote, too gay, because he had these teenage boys bouncing on the bed and things like that. So the video was never actually shown anywhere, and I don't think it's on MTV, but it was like a real video. It was shot in some warehouse on Domin Street, and there was a crew setting up sets and stuff, and I was really a dick about being in the video, and I told Ben, I'm not going to take off work on a Tuesday and come down and be in your video unless I can get my part over first, because all are playing at the Metro, and I'll come down if I can be in the video, and then you just let me go and I can go see all, and then I can come back. Then I'll take a day off of work. So he did. So I was like, because of my prima donna demands, my announcer part, fall in and dig the gig, Jethro, this is your 99% politically correct, blah, 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 blah. That was the first thing that they shot for the video, and then I just left and I went to go see Paul. What's my point?